How about that? There we go. That'll help.
That was a harsh out.
That was a harsh in. 305 Network Under the Sun, obviously bringing you Power Rankings. We have today's topic. We've decided collectively because now.
I am a huge fan of South Park, and that's what you're listening to right now. This is from the movie Bigger, Longer, and Uncut, which is basically a very good description of what the movie was. It was South Park, just bigger, longer, and uncensored.
And it also describes 20% of the American population, male population.
Okay, nice.
Just saying.
Yeah. So no, tonight, if you guys are listening live tonight, Wednesday, if you guys listen on the replay, it was past Wednesday. Is the premiere of the 18th season of South Park. Now,
18.
Think about that, 18 years. Since 1997, it's going very strong. And it's one of the greatest cartoons I've ever seen.
If not because of the edginess behind it, I think it's edgy
for me,
and it's funny. I mean, there's humor.
For me,
but the
it's the political satire. Like, if you watch tonight, go ahead. If you watch tonight, it's all about since the Washington Redskins have lost their trademark or patent on the name.
Right.
Eric takes the name for the name of his business just to have a big recognizable name. Then Dan Snyder, RG3, and the Redskins coach, who I don't know the name of, they go and complain to him that it's insensitive to use this name because it's offensive to them. Jay Gruden, yeah. So they are ripe with political and social satire, which is one of my favorite things about the show. Tons of episodes.
Well, they always seem to be on the cutting edge because a little bit of history behind South Park is they don't actually assemble that episode. They do a week at a time, right? While they're in season, they're actually producing the show that they're going to broadcast within 48 hours of the broadcast time.
There's a documentary about how they made their show called 6 Days to Air, which means show airs on Wednesday. They kind of have the general idea for the show come the next day on Thursday. But then from there, it's just basically starting from storyboard. Then they have to record voices. The animation is so fast, that show, that they could turn around a new show every 6 days. And because they could do that, they could stay extremely current.
It was 75% of the show was the pre-production, whereas only 25% of the show was actually the manipulation of the cardboard cutouts or the
which is all done with computer graphics now.
Yeah.
So they don't really have to spend time doing frame by frame or anything. They can actually just animate it without a problem.
Right.
I remember there was an episode back in the day where the guy on the hand crutches, Jimmy, he started taking steroids to go to the Special Olympics.
That was a good episode.
And then at the end, he started saying how he should give back all the medals he's won because he did it cheating. And on stage with him were McGuire, Bonds, and Giambi. And this was a week after the Mitchell Report was issued.
Yeah.
Come on!
Yeah, so I mean, that's the way they've been for their entire series. So it got me thinking, and we like to power rank things every so often. And what I'd like to do is think about all the cartoons that mean a lot to us. Now, of course, they don't have to be only adult cartoons. It doesn't have to be only stuff like The Simpsons and Family Guy that only grown-ups really watch. It can be anything. Any cartoon that means a lot to all of us. I mean, heck, I even got into college by writing an essay about Wile E. Coyote, so I might want to bring him up a little bit. But I don't think I'm going to put him into the top 5 on the power rankings. But let's get into that. Let's do a little cartoon power rankings. So basically, I just want to go open forum with this for a little while. Everybody bring up the names of some stuff. The big 3, obviously, right now are Simpsons, South Park, Family Guy. Can we all agree on those?
Sure.
At least they're in the discussion for the top 5.
Right.
I can do that.
I'm not a big Family Guy fan, but just because of the popularity and the longevity of the actual episodes and everything, I think that they should be part of the conversation, but not one of my favorites. Family Guy, for sure, I think was just sort of a conglomerate rip-off of the Simpsons and some of the other Mike Judge stuff, and I really just didn't feel like Family Guy stood apart. It felt like it was just a mishmash of everything else to me.
You could include the Flintstones in there as part of what. I mean, you look at Lois. I mean, she's a redhead wife, and Peter's just this big bumbling kind of.
So it's kind of like The Simpsons.
Big redhead wife and a bumbling oaf sounds more like Married with Children.
Well, that's
Where's
true.
this music coming from?
Me? I'm just playing a bumper a little bit.
I don't know what it is, but
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out like the applicableness of it, but whatever. All right.
There absolutely is none other than the fact that it's just country bumpkin BS. So, there. All right. Dwight Yoakam. So, okay, so I guess, I mean,
What would have been more appropriate would have been Conway Twitty.
impacted me personally, I would have to say the real Ghostbusters.
That makes sense coming from you.
yeah.
And here's the reason being. The reason being is that the real Ghostbusters, I think the cartoon was really akin to the movie. Like, it held true, like,
Just pure fun,
Yeah.
which is why I put it in there, but not necessarily top.
And what I find amazingly awesome is that now my 3-year-old loves watching the old Ninja Turtles, like what we used to watch when we were young. So like every morning,
One
makes
thing I have
breakfast and he
noticed-
just has to watch it.
One thing I noticed about the old Ninja Turtles, though, Raphael, kind of a jerk.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of
Well, it
like
says
him.
it says it. Doesn't it say it says it in the theme song? It
Yeah, but
says
he's not that
Raphael
cool.
is kind of rude or Raphael's rude.
They say he's cool but rude, but I don't think he's that
Right.
cool. I think he's kind of just a dick.
Yeah.